Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Evans. I am a sixth grade teacher here, English language arts teacher here at Dover Middle School, also the camp director. Been doing this job for about 5 or 6 years now. I'm really excited that we're able to hopefully be able to get back to camp. Maybe not exactly the way camp has always been, but I think we'll be pretty close to having a normal sixth grade camp this coming year. So put my contact information here on the first slide, just if you need to reach out to anything specific, maybe to your student or to your situation, that's understandable. Also, if there are any questions, maybe there's some things I didn't cover in this video, please feel free to reach out and let me know. I should have received some information about sixth grade camp already in the mail. We go to Camp Muskingum in Carroll County on Leesville Lake. The other thing you'll notice is Scarlet Team and Silver Team. We split it up, so we go at two different times, Monday through Wednesday, and then Wednesday through Friday. You won't know which team you're on, Scarlet Team or Silver Team, until probably August when you get your schedules in the mail. So just be aware that after that first week of school, basically the second week of school is when we go to camp. Also, whether you're on that Wednesday or Friday, that last day of camp is Wednesday or Friday, please make arrangements to have your child picked up at 1 o'clock, because when we come back to school, the buses will come back and we have no school programming after that. And then, of course, those days that you're not at camp, there will be normal school. Your teachers will be here, either that Monday, Tuesday, or that Thursday, Friday, depending on what team you're on and where you go to camp. You can see some of the pictures here of the facilities. It's great facilities out there, over 100 acres for us to use. The one big one that I'll point out here is the dorms. You can see the bunks there. Really nice things about that is that there's a shower house and bathroom connected, so you don't have to walk outside to do any of that stuff. And they are air conditioned. So very, very nice facilities, as you can see there. What do we do when we're out there? Lots of different activities. Kayaking, archery, tops on the list. Not every kid gets to do it. We try to get as many people as we can to do that. Rec breaks are like recess for an hour. It's supervised, but you get to do whatever you want. And we usually get 2 rec breaks a day while we're out there. Campfire, that's a fun group activity everybody does. We all go to the nature center. We get to go on a couple hikes, even a night hike. And Adventure Valley is like some leadership, team building type of activities that we do out there. Packing list. There will be a packing list put on the website. I'll post that to the website with a full detailed packing list. Also, I'll pass a paper copy out to folks ahead of time, the week before we head out there. Clothes for 3 days and 2 nights. Obviously, throw some extras in there. We might get wet. We might get dirty. We're probably going to get sweaty. So pack a few extras of any of those things you need. Shower essentials plus towels. We will take a shower each night before we go to bed. Try to limit your bags to 1 suitcase and then 1 group or, bag of sleeping bag and pillow and that kind of stuff, just so that it helps us with space when we pack the bus that or the band truck that heads out to camp. So as you can see from the past picture there, the bunks are basically just a mattress, if you can kind of call it that. So you need to have either a sheet and a blanket and a pillow, or a sleeping bag and a pillow. Either one works. So if you don't have a sleeping bag, don't go out and buy one. Okay, schedule. Again, Scarlet Team. So that Scarlet Team will go out first, Monday the 30th. Okay, you will come to school at your normal time, preferably dropped off out by the lobby, the old lobby facing Worcester Avenue there by the cafeteria. And preferably be dropped off just because we can't always fit all that luggage on buses in the morning. So if you can have them dropped off at your normal time, that would be great. We'll depart Monday morning. We stay Monday night and Tuesday night, and then we will arrive back to DMS on Wednesday at about 1 o'clock, and again, make those arrangements for your child. So then Scarlet Team, then you will have Thursday, Friday of school, normal schedule, teachers there, everything. Silver Team, you'll be in school Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday morning, arrive at normal time, get dropped off, that whole deal, just like I said before. Okay. We leave Wednesday, stay Wednesday night, Thursday night, Come home Friday again at 1 o'clock. So be picked up at 1 o'clock, and you're free to go. You got the weekend to go after that. Emergency medical form, a little bit different this year. FFA Camp Muskingum has their own emergency medical form. So even if you fill one out for the school, you still have to fill this one out, just so that way it's one of their procedures that they prefer to do, so that their nurse, they have a camp nurse out there, and she's more familiar with that than she is obviously with our emergency medical forms. One of the things that's new is we're able to do it electronically this year. There are directions on the website, but basically what you do is you go to the school website, click on it. It's a fillable PDF. Fill out everything you need to, download it, email it to the email that's listed on there, and then I will have a copy of that. We will have paper copies as well if you're not able to do it electronically. We'll get those out to everybody in the fall then, if you need that, if you prefer not to do the electronic way. Just remember there is a second page. The second page is especially important if your child has medication. That's where we look. We know on the second page it has all of that stuff that we need for the medication. Bug spray is listed on there. Here's the deal with bug spray. We don't like to have kids have aerosol sprays in the bunkhouse for obvious reasons. So if you have to use an aerosol spray, list that on the back of the form and send it with your child. If your child can get away with like a lotion or the wipes or like the bracelets or things like that to keep the bugs off of them, that is acceptable to just send with your child. Only the aerosol is what we ask. And basically, if they get the aerosol spray, they just need to come to the nurse before they go out in the woods to get sprayed down. That way, we don't have kids in the dorms, spraying whatever they're going to spray. Cost, it's $160 per child. That includes, going to camp. You get a T-shirt and an 8x7 photo of the whole camp when we're there. We take it on Wednesday. You can do it however you want. There's a deposit due on May 21st, $80, and then the $80 balance then would be due August 20th. So you can do it that way, or you can pay it all at once, make your checks payable to DMS. Don't send it to elementary schools, because then they just end up having to send it to us, and don't make it out to the elementary schools. Or you can do online. And what's nice about this is if you want to break it up in, $20 or $30 or $40 payments or whatever you want to do, you can go to the app. It should be in there. You can go to the website. It's the same pay schools that we use for our online school fees, pay to play, your cafeteria, your lunch, all that kind of stuff. It's very, very handy, easy way to do it. And it's, like I said, it's just quick and easy, and you don't have to worry about it. And you can do it, in installments that way. If you have financial hardships and you need some help with the financial part of it, we do ask that you just fill out a form, send that to us so that we can, kind of allocate our money for that. We want to make sure every kid goes to camp, and luckily we have a program to help those kids that can't afford to go to camp, go to camp. We don't want the reason not going to camp to be because we can't afford it. So we have an assistance fund set up here. DMS PTG does a great job keeping that money for us. Legally, we can't have you just tack on, like if you want to give to the assistance fund, you can't just say, hey, here's an extra $40, give that to a kid that needs it. We have to do that as a separate transaction. So if you want to do that, if you want to give $40, $50, if you want to pay, $160 for another kid to go to camp, you can do that. Just make it out to PTG, DMS PTG. They'll hold on to the money for us, and then make sure that however much money we get, that those kids will go to camp. And, I can say all the years that I've done it, we've never had a kid not go to camp because they can't afford it. We always make sure that we get those kids able to go to camp. And that's ultimately what we want. Reach out to me if you have any questions. If you would like to help the assistance fund or do anything extra with that, please feel free to let me know on that. And that's pretty much all I have for today, folks. So if you have any questions, go back to that first slide, and look at my contact information. You can reach out to me. I'm excited. We've been doing camp now for 50 years here at Dover Middle School. So it's a great program, and we can't wait to get our kids out and doing it again. So thank you.